We hear it all the time. AI is coming for our jobs. But what if the exact opposite is also true? Today, we're going to look at 7 incredible new roles that literally wouldn't exist without it. So let's get into it.
So yeah, this is the big question, isn't it? It's on everyone's mind. You see the headlines, you can feel the anxiety in the air. This idea that, robots and AI are just going to swoop in and make us all obsolete. And honestly, that's a scary thought. But here's the thing. That's not the whole picture.
Not even close. See, the real story isn't just about loss. For every scary headline you read about jobs being replaced, there's this quieter revolution happening behind the scenes. It's a story of creation. AI is actually creating whole new jobs, brand new industries, and opportunities that, seriously, we could have even imagined 5 years ago.
All right, so let's kick things off with the people who are quite literally shaping the minds of these new technologies. Think of them as the architects, the teachers, the guides, the ones building the very foundation of the AI revolution.
And first up, we've got a role that honestly sounds more like it belongs in a philosophy class than a tech company: the AI ethicist. These folks are the essential moral compass for AI. They're the ones asking the most important question, the one that should come before any massive innovation. It's not just, hey, can we build this thing? It's, wait, should we?
So an AI ethicist's whole job is to guide companies and make sure the tech they're building is safe, it's fair, and it's responsible. They're the people in the room tackling the huge questions, like, should we use AI to predict crime? Or what are the risks of using it to diagnose mental health? This kind of job is suddenly in super high demand. We're talking governments, big banks, research labs. It takes this amazing mix of skills in ethics, law, and of course, a deep understanding of the tech itself.
Okay, next up, data curators. Now, I know the title might sound a little dry, but trust me, what they do is the absolute bedrock for making any AI smart. You can think of it like this. An AI learns from data, right? Well, that data has to be pristine, perfectly clean, organized, and labeled before the AI can learn anything useful from it at all. So a data curator's workflow starts with just gathering tons of raw info. Then they clean it all up, getting rid of any errors, and then comes the really critical part. They label it. You've probably done this yourself, right? When you tag a friend in a photo online, it's that exact same idea, but a curator does it for thousands of images or voice clips or medical scans. And those labels, they are literally what teaches a self-driving car how to see. It's that important. All right, our last architect in this section is the AI product trainer. So if data curators are providing the textbooks for the AI to study, you can think of these product trainers as the hands-on personal trainers getting the AI into shape. This role is all about being human. An AI product trainer actually interacts with things like chatbots and other tools just like you or I would. Their job is to find the flaws, flag errors, and suggest changes. They're also guiding the AI on its tone of voice, making sure it sounds respectful, that it gets cultural nuances right. It's a totally hands-on, people-first kind of job that's all about providing that crucial, real-world human feedback. Okay, that brings us to our second big category, the new creators. These aren't people shaping the AI from the inside. These are the people using AI as this incredibly powerful new tool to build, to design, and to innovate in ways we've never seen before. And I'm willing to bet you've heard of this one. It's kind of blown up recently, and for very good reason. I'm talking about the prompt engineer. You could call them the master communicators of the new AI world. So what does a prompt engineer actually do? Well, their biggest skill isn't coding, it's communication. It's this beautiful mix of art and science where they craft the perfect instruction or question, that's the prompt, to get the absolute best, most creative, most useful response out of an AI. This job is all about creative writing and just being really clever with language. And if you're wondering just how valuable that skill is, well, yeah, look at that number. We are talking potential 6-figure salaries right out of the gate. Big tech companies are desperately hiring talented prompt engineers who know how to unlock the real power of their AI models. This isn't some job of the future. It's a high-paying career right here, right now. Okay, so from talking to AI, we're now moving to building entire worlds with it.
And this brings us to a role that sounds like it was pulled straight out of a sci-fi movie, the digital twin designer.
So what in the world is a digital twin? Well, imagine creating a perfect virtual clone of a real-world object or system, like a jet engine, or a whole airport, or even an entire smart city. That's what these designers do. They build and maintain these virtual models, which are constantly fed with real-world data. This lets them track how things are working, run stress tests, and predict problems before they ever happen, saving companies millions of dollars. It's this wild mix of engineering, data simulation, and just pure creativity. All right, for our final category, let's look at the jobs that put human collaboration right in the spotlight. This isn't about building or shaping the AI itself. This is about working with it, side by side every single day.
And there's probably no better place to see this human-AI teamwork in action than in healthcare. So, meet the AI-assisted healthcare specialist. This is a brand new role that bridges that critical gap between super experienced human doctors and these powerful new AI tools for diagnostics.
Okay, so here's how this partnership actually works in a hospital. An AI might scan, say, thousands of medical images and flag a tiny abnormality, something like an unusual heart rhythm that might be easy for a human eye to miss. That's when the human specialist steps in. Their job is to validate that finding, interpret all the complex data the AI provides, and then be that essential translator between the digital system and the doctor. This isn't science fiction, you guys. This is the future of medicine, and it's happening right now. And that brings us to our final job, one that I think really defines this new era of work, the human-AI collaboration specialist. This isn't about the tech itself. It's about teamwork. You can pretty much think of them as an AI coach for entire companies. The focus of this job is 100% on people. This specialist goes into teams in finance, marketing, you name it, and helps them figure out how to use AI tools to work smarter, not just harder. And what's so cool about this is that the most important skills aren't technical. They're human skills, empathy, communication. It's a role that's all about empowerment and teamwork, not about replacement. So when you step back and look at the big picture, the story of AI and our jobs isn't one of simple replacement. It's more like a great job shift. And yeah, while some traditional roles are definitely going to change or even disappear, a whole new world of opportunity is rising up to take its place. And it's happening way faster than most of us think. So let's just pull this all together for a second. You've got the AI ethicist guiding moral boundaries, the data curator with their amazing attention to detail, the prompt engineer's creativity, the digital twin designer's systems thinking. Are you seeing the pattern here? The key skills that are powering this new economy are fundamentally human ones. We're talking about creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, the future really belongs to the people who are willing to learn, adapt, and grow. The message here is one of incredible opportunity. If you can embrace that change, you won't just survive the AI age, you're going to be absolutely unstoppable. And that really brings us to a final, more personal question for you to think about. For most of us, it's really not a matter of if we'll work with AI anymore. The real question is, how? So how are you going to choose to collaborate with what is arguably the most powerful tool of our time?